Happy Sunday, everyone. I'm back from Europe and enjoying some beautiful New York weather, but I'm already thinking about my next vacation. So when Leslie emailed me this week asking what are the best frequent flyer programs and credit cards for business class travel to Hawaii, it got me thinking. I love Kauai and I definitely want to go back, so the wheels are turning. Now, to answer Leslie's question, I think the two main programs you'd want to focus on are United and American. So United charges 80,000 miles round trip business class to go to Hawaii. Their fees are very low and they have pretty good availability. American also flies a bunch to Hawaii. They only charge 75,000 for business class, but they also team up with Alaska Airline. So I'm not quite sure where you live, but that sync up could provide better coverage. Now the thing is, if you live in Los Angeles, for example, you may actually want to use British Airways. So British Airways also teams up with American and Alaska. So it's only 25,000 miles round trip for coach and 50,000 miles for business class. Although the problem with British Airways is on a 2-cabin plane, they may charge first class pricing, which would be 75,000 avios round trip from Los Angeles, and the price increases exponentially if you live on the East Coast. So I think your best bet would probably be United. You know, they have the most lucrative credit cards right now. If you're an elite member, you're looking at 60,000 miles right there. The Chase Inc. Bold and Plus cards are giving 50,000 points, and the Sapphire Preferred is 40,000. All of those can instantly be transferred to United. I have a boatload of Ultimate Rewards points. I rack them up through shopping at shopping portals, you know, buying vanilla reloads and paying all of my bills. So I think that's a strategy that will work pretty well. To see what works best for you, go to united.com and check where you live and check, you know, in the future when you want to go to Hawaii and see what the availability looks like. Same thing for American. It really depends on the seasonality. If you have to go over a school vacation, you're going to be limited. So, you know, once again, it really depends where you are. But if you're American, there's a bunch of credit cards out there giving 50,000 miles for a sign up. You can also get the Starwood American Express card. It's 30,000 points. That would transfer into 35,000 American miles if you transferred. If you got your points up to 50,000 or 40,000 Starwood, that would equal 50,000 American. So those are the different angles I would take. Play around, see what the best availability is from your city, and also know too, you can play with both programs. Both allow one-way awards, so you can book you and your son one way on United, and if the availability is better on, you know, Alaska or American coming home, you can use a mixture of British Airways, American miles, etc. So hopefully that answers your question. Hawaii is an amazing place, and if you have any follow-up questions, feel free to tweet me at The Points Guy.